This is Pet Life Radio. Let's talk pets.
Hey everybody, and welcome to Groomer Humor on Pet Life Radio. As always, we are your hosts. I'm Rudy V, along with the very talented Anthony Ray. We get this question a lot, guys. How do I get my dog to stop shedding? Well, I don't know if we could really ever get our dogs to stop shedding, but in this show, we're going to talk about some ideas on how to better control it both on your dog and around the house. We also have our very funny comment section coming up, so all that and much, much more when we come back on Groomer Humor.
Does your dog itch, scratch, stink, or shed like crazy? Come to Dynovite for help.
Order a 90-day supply of Dynovite.
Dynovite is nutrition.
Pick up 2 bottles of Lico Chops. Get the 3rd bottle free.
New improved Lico Chops with omega-3, omega-6, vitamin E.
And now, 6 extra direct-fed microbials.
Even better for the digestive tract and immune system.
Try Lico Chops. Buy 2, get 1 free.
At Dynovite.com.
DINOVITE.com.
Let's Talk Pets on PetLifeRadio.com.
And welcome back to Groomer Humor, guys. As always, we are your hosts. I'm Rudy V, along with Anthony Ray. Guys, this show is being brought to you by Pets Are Kids 2. Go to Save a Pet at PetsAreKids2.com. Use promo code PET15 and receive 15% off your purchase. Send a picture of your pet with a purchased bottle, and Pets Are Kids 2 will donate to a pet with cancer. Again, that's Pets Are Kids 2. Use promo code PET15 and receive 15% off your purchase. Oh, Ant, how are you doing, man? I feel so good today. The sun's coming out. It's starting to get warm here in New Jersey again. I'm loving it, man.
Yeah,
You know?
At first I was a little upset the other day because we had a day that was supposed to be very wet and raining all day, but it was at least supposed to be 60 degrees, and that just didn't happen. It didn't rain all day, but it was wet, and it was about 30 degrees, so I was a little upset. But today is gorgeous out.
I'm loving it.
Yeah, I accidentally brought my winter coat out, so now I'm sweating, and I'll take that. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Well, you know what? Living in New Jersey, everybody knows you got to get used to change, and it's kind of like what our show is going to be about today. Like we're talking about shedding. I was watching the Impractical Jokers. Everybody knows those guys. I was watching them, and they said on the show that every 7 years your body resets itself and your skin sheds. So humans shed too, and basically, you have a whole new skin every 7 years. I was like, you know what? I don't think mine's working.
Yeah, I was going to say, I don't think yours is working, Deb.
Thanks.
It's too bad it doesn't work with teeth or hair.
Yeah. Thanks. Yeah. I didn't think you were going to go there. Geez. All right.
I'm sorry. Well, speaking of teeth, didn't you a couple of weeks back, you had just finished up your trays. What were you, on the bottom trays for your teeth?
No, yeah, I did my bottom trays,
your bottoms.
and I went to do my top trays, but, forget about it. I'm not doing – first of all, I need 17 trays. That's how bad my teeth are. 17 trays. They want to charge me like $3,000. Listen, to me, I feel like it's something I could do myself with like a clothespin and some crazy glue. I'm just – you know what I mean?
Well, you are very handy. You've always been very handy.
What's the worst that can happen? They can't get any worse.
It's nothing a quick trip to Dollar Tree won't fix. Clothespin, paper clip, you get a couple of tools.
Yeah, you know what I mean? I'm ready to just pull them out with a pair of pliers.
Stop the dance. Let's just end it already.
Yeah, The funny thing is, I don't have a cavity in my mouth. I have like ugly, strong teeth. You know what I'm saying? Like, I wish I had really nice, bad teeth or something. My teeth are so strong, which means like the ugly's gonna last a long time. Like I'm gonna have ugly teeth forever.
Yeah, I was just going to say that. You have ugly, strong teeth, so that means, they ain't going anywhere.
That's messed up.
You're stuck with them.
Yeah.
I don't know how this happened. You take such good care of your teeth, too.
That's why I don't have any cavities.
Right. You that's funny. You floss before every meal, after every meal. I watch you. You gross me out, because we're walking into a buffet. You got to, you're putting floss in your mouth, and but I don't know what you got dealt a bad card on that.
I think so. Yeah, I don't have good genes. I just, I'm not aging well. I don't know. I'm happy. I'm happy inside, but people looking at me from the outside just, are always asking like, what's wrong? Nothing. This is me happy. I'm just aging. That's all.
It's beautiful out. It's a beautiful day.
It's a beautiful day. I just don't look good.
You have like resting sad face.
Oh man. So anyway, listen, we got to keep this show tight. So let's talk about our topic.
Right. This is a dog grooming podcast.
This is a dog grooming podcast. Not a dental hygienist podcast or talking about my teeth. But anyway, guys, like we said in the beginning, we get this a lot. How do I stop my dog from shedding? Man, listen, right off the bat, we're never going to stop our dogs from shedding. It just doesn't work that way. There's a lot of things out there. There's shampoos, there's tools. Not to say that some of these things don't work. They do, but how they work is very limiting. Limiting. See, it's my teeth.
Yeah.
Some of the things, and I don't even have a tray in my mouth. That's just me normal.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, some of these things are very limiting. But we could start off.
That was a good limiting.
That was a good one. I felt that. I was feeling that one.
Yeah, you felt that one? I could tell. Good limiting. Absolutely.
First and foremost, guys, if you have a shedding breed, such as a German Shepherd, a Husky, a Keeshond, a Golden Retriever, a Lab, I mean, it's just numerous. There's so many shedding breeds out there. Know that before you purchase a dog or you rescue a dog that sheds a lot. Know that you're going to have this issue on hand. Right off the bat, I'm kind of old school. As far as shedding is concerned, if you do have a shedding dog, a double-coated dog, as we mentioned, you definitely want to brush. I mean, right off the bat, you have to brush the dog. You have to rake the dog. Get that undercoat out because that's the part of it that's going to end up, under your couch, around your bed, on your couch, and just kind of wafting up into the air. You're going to have a lot of hair floating around. So brushing your dog and raking your dog regularly, I mean, every week, at least once, twice, maybe even 3 times a week, especially during the shedding season, you definitely want to keep up with brushing and raking. So that's number one.
That must be why I shed so much. I'm double coated and I don't really brush or rake myself very often.
Yeah. It's funny that you mentioned you because one of these things is also bathing. So I wanted to touch base on that too, but we'll get to you in a little bit. But yes, because that also helps a lot.
I didn't even realize bathing was one of them.
Yeah, it is.
That's funny.
But along with brushing, guys, again, we've talked about this in the past where try to find a designated area where you do your dog's grooming, a garage, a basement. This way you're not brushing out and the stuff's tracking all over your kitchen or your dining room or your living room, your more important living spaces. Try to do it somewhere where, it doesn't matter as much. But with that being said, after you do all this brushing, you got to sweep up regularly, sweep around, get a Swiffer, vacuum, get your vacuum out. You have to get the hair out of your dwelling, out of your house, get the corners. Hair will track into the corners. You'd be surprised at how much hair you'll bring in just on your feet and your sneakers and you're tracking around your house. So sweeping up and get a Swiffer, mop the floor a lot, vacuum, get in the corners. Get all the hair, as much hair out of the your living spaces as possible.
Otherwise, it wafts. I like that word. I've always found it funny.
Yeah,
wafting.
Wafting. Usually, wafting is used in a kind of a different term.
Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about.
I don't know if hair necessarily wafts, but other things waft.
Yeah, you said waft before, and I almost started laughing because you usually use like waft to describe something a little more smelly than that.
Well, listen, it's the nature of our show, man.
Yeah. That's true. Back and forth.
Back and forth. Okay. Along with that, let's get to the bathing part. Along with brushing, okay, guys, you want to keep up with your dog's groomings, whether you do it at home or whether you bring your dog to a dog grooming shop. Definitely, bathing is going to limit that shedding, and it's going to really clean that undercoat. It's going to make the coat a little bit more silky, so that there's not so much undercoat and that excessive shedding. You're going to wash all that away. So again, we're going to do the brushing and we're going to do the bathing. It's a big dynamic. So definitely keep up with groomings. You have to bathe your dog often enough, especially if you have a shedding dog, often enough where you're getting all of that undercoat and that dander. You might have allergies. Allergies are not really caused so much by the hair or the shedding hair. It's more the dander. So again, you want to get your dog's skin cleaned as well as getting that undercoat out just to get rid of that dander.
Wow, I applaud you. You got through the entire bathing segment without making fun of me.
Well, I'm not done.
Oh.
Yeah, I was going to add to that and say, as always, Anthony, this pertains to you. Bathing helps every once in a while.
Oh, it's really quick. It's funny. My friends still make fun of me for this today. We took a trip up to Cooperstown, New York, to go to the Baseball Hall of Fame a couple of years ago, and I get really skeeved out by public restrooms. You know, I'll use them, or that's nothing I refuse to do, but they had showers there because it was a campground, and we were there for I think 3 nights or something like that. And I didn't have like shower sandals or anything, so I refused to take shower while we were up there because I don't know. I get skeeved out by that, you know, bare feet in a public shower. So I thought I would, you know, I'm making fun of them at first, and they're saying, you know, I'm going, yeah, you guys go in there with your bare feet. That's so gross and all that. But by the end of the trip, after baking in the sun, we were playing catch and stuff. By the end of the trip, the tent, that was my fault, guys.
It's very funny that you're the only person that's skeeved out by being clean.
Yeah, but I don't know. It's public. You know, it's a public shower. It was weird.
Being gross, you're all for, you know, but being clean and cleaning yourself, just ew, to you. Ooh, why would that's skeevy. I don't want to wash.
I mean, hey, listen. I'm a YouTube creator now. Okay, who's got time for this? And I don't got time. I don't got time to be clean. All right, we're pumping out videos. We're pumping out radio shows. You know, I don't got time for that.
Like a freight train. We're just we got to go. I got you. You don't have time to shower. That's okay.
Who has time for that? I'm creating over here. Creating a stench.
All right, guys. So anyway, so far we talked about 3 things we could do: brushing, bathing your dog, staying up on groomings, sweeping up around your house. Another thing you want to do too, guys, is if you allow your dog on the couch and things like that, or on your bed, you want to wipe the bedding down. You want to, usually it's very hard to wipe hair off. So you kind of have to get creative and either use a damp cloth or a wet wipe and really wipe down your couch and your bedding. They make certain brushes or brooms rather that have a short rubber tips that's really, really helpful in getting hair off of couches. But wipe down the furniture. Very, very important, especially if your dog goes up on the couch. Wipe down all your furniture. Wipe down tables. Again, you'd be surprised at how much hair gets wafting up into the air. So yeah, just wipe down your couches, your furniture, and your bed, anywhere where your dog might be.
They sell stuff specifically for that too. Furniture, like upholstery.
Yeah.
I forget the brand names, but yeah, they're everywhere. Those things. I see commercials for them sometimes, like gloves with the rubber tips, like you're talking about. That'll really help out with that.
Sure, absolutely.
So it doesn't waft.
So yeah, right. You don't want that wafting. It's just what happens when it wafts too much. It tends to start to smell bad.
Wafting.
But let's see. Last but not least, guys, I think that this part of it's very, very important too. Wash your dog's bedding and anything that your dog might be on, pillowcases, things like that, along with wiping it down. I would say, once a week, once every couple weeks. Take all your dog's bedding, any towels that you might use on your dog or pillowcases, like I said, and throw them in the wash. Wash your bedding as well, especially if you let your dog on your bed. Make sure that you throw your stuff in the laundry. And again, just get rid of the dander, get rid of as much hair as you possibly can. So, that's about it. I mean, again, we're not going to ever stop our dogs from shedding. But what we can do is what we're talking about, just limit it. And by doing these things, you're going to see a big difference. You're going to see a lot less hair floating around. Some people in the grooming shop, we do get this a lot in the grooming shop, shave the dog down, which we do. And that helps a lot too. Your dog will still shed, but it's not going to shed as much, and it's not going to shed a lot of undercoat. Because by buzzing a dog down, we do a lot of haircuts. We buzz down golden retrievers. We buzz down all types of dogs, especially in the spring and summer months. So again, if you want to opt to do that, that's going to help as well. But all of these things are just meant to limit the hair that's on the dog and around your house. And I think that it'll make a big difference, especially if you have allergies.
Absolutely. Just want to take a quick second to remind you guys to go and check out our sponsors, petsorkids2.com. What's really cool about them is they donate a portion of their sales to pets with cancer. Their goal is to help save 100 pets with cancer by 2020. So check out their website, petsorkids2.com. Use promo code PET15 for 15% off your order and a lifetime money-back guarantee. If you buy a product and email them a picture of your pet with the bottle, they'll reply with a picture of the pet they donated to from your sale. So again, check them out, petsorkids2.com, promo code PET15.
Great company, guys. Definitely check them out.
I love their stuff.
Me too.
This is a funny episode because because we're going to get into some comments now, and I like that we're obviously in a funny mood today. We're in the mood to be funny because this whole episode has just been like, yeah, this will help your dog do this, do that. Anyway, my dad has bad teeth, and Anthony stinks. Anyway.
And Anthony still hasn't showered.
Yeah, and Anthony still hasn't showered. Yeah. God, wash your dog's bedding. Anyway, yeah, Dad, you got a big nose.
Dang. You know what, Anthony? I have a new thing for you because I had to time your baths. Being that we've been doing the show so much, we got 30 shows. Like you could use that as your bathing gauge now too. Like every 10 shows, you take a bath.
That's true. I mean? Yeah.
Like you could use the shows as your bathing calendar as well.
Right. Every 10 shows. Yeah. We do about a show a week.
So, it's right.
Yeah.
It fits right into your schedule.
I suppose I could make time. I mean, that seems a little often. Not gonna lie to you. But,
right. Like maybe every 13 shows or something.
Yeah. We're gonna have to kind of a little bit of a compromise there.
Yeah,
I think
it's funny that we're talking about that because it's part of our funny comment section. But
oh, is it? You didn't tell me about that.
I know. I didn't tell you these, so I'm going to read off the first one, and I wrote down the other one for you. But the first comment is we got this recently, and I don't know how funny this is, but I think it's a good question. It says, "Do you have to go to college to be a dog groomer?" No, not at all. Not at all. Guys, I'll be honest with you, man. A GED will do. I was a C- student. Probably explains why I'm a dog groomer. But no, you don't need much of an education. But you do have to go to grooming school. You got to go to grooming school. But college, nah. So
thank God too. I mean, I'm half Cuban. Yeah, I'm half Cuban, and I had to cheat off of my friend Renzo in Spanish class.
What a dumb Cuban you are.
Yeah, not a great Cuban.
That's funny. I'm not Cuban. I'm Italian, and I passed one class. I passed with flying colors with Spanish because all my friends are Cuban.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah,
obviously.
Yo habla mucho. Yo habla español.
Mi hablo none.
So I thought that was a good question. So
that is a good question, actually. Just it's a funny response that thank God that college isn't necessary. I don't think we'd have anything we have today if college was necessary.
Yeah. What's number 2 here? Yeah, you got that one. I snuck it under your computer.
Yes, I didn't see this. You didn't tell me about this, and this is what I was afraid of. When you start, unbelievable. Here's our second comment that I'm just seeing now. Does Anthony really smell as bad as you guys joke about? This is what I'm talking about, Dad. This is exactly, here's the thing, dude. Like, all right, you got bad teeth, whatever. It's all stuff you can't really change that much, but you're making jokes every time we do a show that I stink, and people are going to start thinking I really stink.
Yeah, but let's answer the question, though.
Okay, sure. Yeah, sure.
Yes. Yes, he does.
Oh,
so
what a shocker. You said I...
Here's the thing, though, Anthony. I can't do anything about my teeth or my hair. You could do something about your stench, but you just choose not to.
That's my point, though. That's my point, though, is that you're telling people something about me that I can change, and these people are really going to think I never ever shower.
Yeah. Anthony, when you were a little kid, running through the water sprinkler, that didn't count as a shower. You used to do that. Dad, put the water sprinkler on, run through the shower. Oh, wow, I'm good for the week now. That doesn't count. You need soap.
All right, well, you should have gave me some soap. It's bad parenting on your part. He likes to shower this way. You should have given me some shampoo. Here, go nuts. Don't get it in your eyes.
It's a good idea.
Yeah, actually, that is a good idea. I think we just created a new fact.
Yeah.
Well, see, this is what I mean. The next time we get like a booth at a convention or something like that, who's going to want to come up and say hi to me? They're all going to want to say hi to you. Hey, he does. He really doesn't have a lot of hair in real life, and I'm not going near Anthony because I'm not going to find out.
Yeah, well, you'll have to give your autograph from a distance or something.
Yeah, I guess you're going to have to do them. I'm going to have to hand them off to you.
Yeah, hand it to me.
Yeah,
and then I'll hand them back to them.
Apparently, you're immune to my stench at this point.
I'm around you too much.
Yeah, you're around. You've developed an immunity.
Nature.
It's like when you can't drink the water in Cancun,
in Mexico.
Mexico.
Right. That's it.
But
I have
who live there.
Immunity.
Yes, you've grown an immunity, but apparently the rest of the world hasn't.
Yeah.
So now I'm just going to be one lonely, smelly man. I hope you're happy. I knew this was going to happen. I told you that.
I know. Well, listen, we don't like to lie on our show, so that's our point. We're coming to you straight here.
Did you answer that person back and say yes?
Yes.
So it's like you're just confirming it. You had a chance to be like, ha, no, it's not bad. We're just kidding.
I just a flat out yes with 3 exclamation points.
Wow. Not even a JK or anything?
No.
Wow. Just an honest yes. Have a nice day.
Yeah. That's it. Huh. Yep.
And it's spreading. We're getting more popular. So that person just went and told her 3 friends or his or her 3 friends, hey, guess what, guys? It's true. Thanks, man.
And now it's out there to our 7,000 plus subscribers. So yes, everybody.
Yeah, YouTube. Great. Yeah, great. Awesome. Cool.
So
anyway, are we done here? Because now I'm upset.
Yes. Guys, thank you so much once again for tuning in to us, and definitely controlled your dog shedding. So great show. Thanks for listening to us.
Yeah, and by the way, I just want to clear something up. Some of the random laughter you guys were hearing in this episode was our producer messing with us, sending us funny faces while we're talking, and I don't know why he was doing that, but it was cracking us up because usually it's like he's not even here. So yeah, thanks. Because there's a couple of random giggles from us, and that's what it was. There was funny faces popping on our screens at random. I guess he's testing us to see if we're good. If that was a test, we failed. So thanks a lot. I'd like to thank our producer, Mark Winter, especially for that. Thanks so much, Mark. If you haven't already, head on over to our YouTube channel. It's called Grooming by Rudy. That's Grooming by Rudy on YouTube.com. Leave a comment, like, share, subscribe. We want to hear from all you guys. You could also like Grooming by Rudy on Facebook. Follow Grooming by Rudy on Instagram and Twitter. It has been an absolute pleasure. As always, take care of yourselves and your pets.
Let's Talk Pets, every week on demand, only on PetLifeRadio.com.